Good afternoon, everybody. Here we are again in this series of live videos. Uh, I forget about the background music. Uh, and here it is, the media player. And let's see the question. See what happens when you pass nil and cons themselves to fault right, like this. Fault right and the arguments parameters, all the arguments, yeah. mm, all right, it is a list 1 2 3, and nil, the accumulator, it is a list, so the result will be a list, it will accumulate a list, and the function to apply to every element of this list in order to accumulate it is cons. All right, nil and cons. We have this note. The type annotation list is needed here because otherwise Scala infers the B-type parameter in fault right as list nothing, and this becomes very important in later exercises, at least that I remember from 2 years ago. Okay, what do you think this says about the relationship between fault right and the data constructors of list? Okay, so we are not making any code in here, even when it says that we need to see what happens, and the reason is because I am moving this live series to Sundays. We will be only doing this on Sundays from starting the next Sunday, but now every 8 days, 7 days, uh, uh, every Sunday, starting the next Sunday, I will be doing this. I will continue to do this exercise because, time constraints. All right, what will happen? So we will make a hypothesis, and on next Sunday with the exercise 3.9, we will check very quickly this our hypothesis, which will become true. Okay, what will happen? So you have an accumulator and you have fault right. Let us look at fault right. If you know the function by memory, then you know that the result is the same list. So let us exercise the thing. Well, we can change cons. We can change the plus operator by cons, and you will have cons 3 and nil, cons 2 with 3 and nil, cons 1 with 2 and 3. So it will be 1 2 3, a list. You can see this function definition in here also if you want to. In the case if it is nil, then the accumulator is returned. Otherwise, cons, in the first case it will be cons 2 3 nil, and in here it will say cons 1 and fault right with 2 3 nil, and the nil and the cons, and so on until you get the empty list, in which you start to fold to the right, cons 3 and nil, cons 2 and 3 and nil, cons 1 with a result which is cons 2 and 3, cons 3, cons 2 parentheses, cons 3 and nil. So you have the same list. And let us check next Sunday very quickly to see if that happens to be the case. Also, we will be doing the 3.9. That's it. Happy weekend. Have fun. Bye.